Even a handful will do the trick. Sprinkle the soil around the hydrangea with this. This is the best natural fertilizer for lush flowering. It makes the flowers start to flash colors, bloom longer, and maintain intense color. Coffee grounds, as they are referred to, help maintain the proper acidity of the soil. They enrich it with phosphorus, potassium, magnesium, and nitrogen, which are responsible for growth and flowering. All you have to do is scatter a handful of grounds around the bush or mix them into the soil. Coffee grounds also help keep the soil moist, which is extremely important during hot weather. You can also water hydrangeas with a solution of coffee grounds, which means pouring the grounds directly under the plant, thus watering it. Coffee grounds acidifies the soil, which favors hydrangeas that prefer an acidic substrate. Regular use of this natural fertilizer promotes the healthy development of plants, improving their flowering and color intensity. As a result, hydrangeas bloom lushly and delight with beautiful colors. 1 tablespoon of this powder can save plants that are sick and tired from the heat. Turmeric is known for its strong antifungal and antibacterial properties. To prepare this plant-saving mixture, take turmeric and add 1 teaspoon to a liter of warm water, then stir. If you've recently transplanted your plant and it needs extra nutrients, add 1 more ingredient. Prepare 100 milliliters of milk and mix it into the water with turmeric, stirring well. Before using this mixture, strain it through cheesecloth to remove any solids. Pour the strained mixture into a spray bottle and apply it to your plants. Avoid spraying directly on the leaves, as this may cause them to dry out. Instead, apply the mixture to the soil or the plant stems regularly every few weeks. Your plants will revive and flourish. Instead of throwing it away, water your hydrangeas with it. They'll bloom until fall, with beautiful flowers and a plant that gets bigger every year. What's often treated as waste can become valuable fertilizer for hydrangeas. It helps them grow and bloom by providing essential minerals. Phosphorus supports blooming and root development. Potassium enhances flower cluster development and stimulates new shoots. Magnesium is crucial for photosynthesis and also affects root growth. Without it, the plant weakens and the leaves turn yellow. Nitrogen supports the growth of both the underground and above-ground parts of the plant and ensures proper leaf coloration. To prepare this fertilizer, all you need are coffee grounds. Instead of pouring them down the sink or into the compost, pour them around the flowers. That's it. This will ensure lush hydrangea blooms that will catch the eyes of all your neighbors. Throw it into your geraniums. Just 1 teaspoon will make them regain their color. It's a surprising but very effective method for fertilizing geraniums. Let me show you how to prepare this fertilizer. The most important thing is to save the potato peels when you're peeling potatoes for dinner. Don't throw them away, as they contain essential elements like potassium and magnesium, which are crucial for plant health. These nutrients help stimulate blooming in geraniums. Spread the peels out on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. It's best to leave the sheet in the sun for about an hour to let the peels dry completely. After that, prepare a grinder for milling. Put the peels into the grinder and grind them. If you have a lot of peels, you may need to repeat this process. The result is a perfect powder made from the peels. That's why it's important to make sure the peels are thoroughly dried. Add this powder to your geraniums every 2 weeks. Just sprinkle it over the plants before watering. You'll be amazed by the results. Cover your plants with stockings. You'll save your plants. Look for old stockings or tights. If they're torn, don't throw them away anymore. Use them for your plants. If you have potted plants at home, you surely take care of them and nurture them. Household members and guests probably admire them. Even small children are interested in them. If you have a cat at home, you take special care of the plants. Cats love flower pots and the soil in them. When you have plants at home, you can avoid many problems and troubles thanks to stockings or tights. The flowers will be healthy, and you'll be able to take care of them and nurture them calmly. Take old tights. Even if they're torn, it doesn't matter. Place them on the plant. Measure the height. Take scissors and cut an appropriate piece of stocking. Put it on the flower pot. Do it from the bottom. A well-placed stocking should cover the soil. This will provide protection to the roots. Now, children or cats won't play with the soil in the flower pot. Such a cover will also ensure greater tidiness. Animals or children won't spill the soil from the flower pot anymore. Just a handful is enough, and your flowers will bloom like crazy. They will be covered in blossoms and fill your entire balcony. Every pest will be avoided. See how to make a homemade fertilizer that works wonders. Pour a handful of rice into a glass. Rice is rich in silicon, iron, and phosphorus, which are essential for plants to bloom. Add 1 tablespoon of baking soda and mix thoroughly. To the resulting paste, add 1 tablespoon of vinegar. Finally, pour the liquid into a spray bottle using a funnel. Your homemade spray is ready to use. Remember to shake the bottle well before each use and spray it on your flowers. This treatment provides essential nutrients to the plants and creates a protective barrier against pests. Your flowers will look beautiful and healthy thanks to this natural fertilizer. This is a secret ingredient for gardeners. They add it to the monstera, and thanks to it, the plant grows like crazy. Monstera is not a demanding plant. However, it doesn't always grow the way we want it to. You can easily support it. It will repay you with incredibly beautiful leaves. Few people know that the whole secret of its uniqueness may lie in a simple fertilizer. Just use peels from popular fruits. After drying, they are perfect for fertilizing monstera. They contain potassium, phosphorus, calcium, silicon, and sulfur. They wonderfully strengthen plants, including monstera. Take dried banana peels. You can dry them on a radiator or in the oven when it's still warm after preparing dinner or baking. Put them in a coffee grinder and grind. It should turn into a fine powder. Remove the top layer of soil from the pot. In its place, sprinkle the fertilizer made from banana peels. Spread it carefully around the entire plant. Then cover the fertilizer with the previously chosen soil and water it. That's all. Monstera will absorb all the necessary nutrients from the fertilizer. Thanks to them, it will become even more beautiful. The leaves will be large, and characteristic holes will start appearing on them. Do you have a monstera? Water hydrangeas with this solution, and they will grow like crazy and stop getting sick. You can even save very weak flowers. I'll show you an amazing way to prepare a homemade fertilizer for them. You only need a few ingredients. Take a pitcher in which you'll prepare the mixture. First, pour 100 milliliters of milk into it. Then add 100 milliliters of a golden beverage. Pour in the same amount of vinegar. After that, add 300 milliliters of water to the pitcher. Now, in a smaller pitcher, dissolve 5 tablespoons of brown sugar in 100 milliliters of hot water. Pour the sugar water into the large pitcher and mix it well. After it cools down, use this fertilizer to water the hydrangeas. This treatment provides the plants with essential nutrients and creates a protective barrier against pests. The flowers will look beautiful and healthy. This fertilizer is also very beneficial for ferns and monsteras.